Well, here we go. We're live on Twitch and YouTube. It's the FM26 beta. It's safe to say it's divided the community. Morning, Kyle. Hope you're well. I've changed it all. Why does he still say FM24? Literally, all my tags are FM26, Football Manager 26. Bloody hell. How do I add stream elements as a mod? I forgot how I added you as a mod. But I can do it. With great difficulty indeed. Great difficulty indeed. So, full disclosure, some of you might have seen the video I put up last night or yesterday afternoon. I've been playing a little bit of Football Manager downstairs on my laptop on a different save. And I'm liking it more and more. And I know it's not the most popular opinion. But I'm starting to find my way around things, and I'm liking it. I feel there's elements of the hate online that's deserved and justified, but I feel there's also elements of it that are a bit inflammatory, and I feel like everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. Like, there are problems, don't get me wrong, there are problems. I'm not going to gloss over some of the issues. But I feel if they fix half of the issues that are very prevalent, especially the bugs, there's a problem with certain amounts of data and certain finds of certain things. But we're going to do a test today. We're going to play a little game later on in the stream. We're going to play a game of hide and seek, where you in the chat are going to suggest screens for me to find, and I have to find and get to that screen as quickly as possible. And we'll see how easy it is for me to navigate it. So I will make this public service announcement later in the stream as well, when there's more viewers as well, because there's only a few people have jumped in early doors. But we'll say this again later when we do actually get ready to start playing the game. So have a think about what screens you might want me to find. Make it difficult, like because I've not been on every single screen, so I'd like it to be difficult, and I welcome not being able to find stuff. Well, I reckon I might be able to. I reckon if we do 10, I reckon I'll probably get to 7 of them in a reasonable amount of time. But then, is it going to be the most efficient method? Like, obviously the Premier League's there, but if you on your portal, but if you wanted to go to the actual league competition screen where it shows you other competitions, I don't know where that is at the moment. So there's that. Oops. Apologies, just first person entered the FM26 giveaway. Tommy Boaventura 905. I've just added you to a note. I'll be copying all that over to a random name generator. I'll put everyone's username in it, and we'll do it on stream, and the winner will get a copy. Now, the logistics of actually contacting this person I've not thought of, so yeah. What I will say is, if you do end up having to leave the stream it will be the last thing we do on stream today. So if people leave and they want to know who wins, come back. The stream will be live on YouTube. It's on YouTube, so watch it on YouTube. Just go to the last 2 minutes and you'll see if you've won, and then we can work it out from there. Kyle, thank you very much for the Bezos Bucks. 2 months with the Prime. And without further ado, let's get cracking, because we're only in July. Steve Reader with the first time chatter. The game is okay. The bugs will get fixed. It will become a better game. Not allowing you to be adjusted for bigger screens is a pain. That is not going to get fixed. Miles stated that. Yes, Miles did state that. However, what you've got to remember is he said that. Did he say that in the thing with Work the Space? They weren't putting resources into that in favour of doing other things. Given 1 to 2 days, that's fine. Given public opinion, the backlash, and the comments online, they might revisit this, and they might, think twice now, because they might have thought, well, then maybe that's not as important, and now they're realising maybe it is really important. The fact that you can't interchange tiles is also a problem. That might be happening in the future as well. Another thing, I am anticipating that people will get in amongst it and start skinning, and then when you've got a skin, people will be doing it adaptable for bigger screens, so that might not be an issue. And now, I do appreciate that this is only going to be for PC players, but at the moment, it's only on PC, so we can't really cater for the console market. And, as I said yesterday in my video, I feel like the console market's been catered to quite a lot with the UI and the interface. And, Finley McAllister, who are you, Finley? Probably not worth keeping around. You can go. There's going to be no tools to mod the skins this year. I don't even know what that means, though. No tools to mod the skins. Like, I wouldn't even know the first thing about modding and making a skin. Do they need tools? Can they not just start doing stuff? Can people not just go into the game and start doing things? I don't know. Land Park, what's free copy? Let me get you added. Are you wanting a free copy, Steve, as well? Just say in chat. Is follow and Furion in the comments on YouTube as well. I'll add you to the list, Steve. 1 second. You're all very keen this morning, getting in and amongst it early doors. We are going to be streaming for a good few hours this morning. I probably will be finishing somewhere in the lunchtime vicinity. Session195, is the game actually as bad as some people are saying? It feels like a Cyberpunk situation. That is probably the closest thing I can describe this to, a Cyberpunk situation. However, Cyberpunk, when that came out, was not a beta. Steve Reader with the subscription at tier 1. I do need to fix all this. If it's not popping up, I need to get in there and sort all this out. But let's be real. I'm an idiot, and getting to this point streaming has been difficult. Back to what these sessions saying. Is it as bad as people are saying? It depends what people you talk to. Everyone, of course, has their own opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. My opinion, I was in Second Yellow Card stream yesterday, and he said it brilliantly, so I'm going to copy what he said, or steal it. This game, let's talk about it like it's a Wonder Kid. It has the potential to be 185, 190, amazing. It has the potential to be right up there. at the minute, its current ability is probably about 95 to 100, maybe 105. Very, very clearly can get to its potential. Will it get there? If it stays as it is, I will also agree. Like, part of my positivity in yesterday's video, I did put out on YouTube, was purely down to the fact it's the beta, and I do believe they will fix a lot of the bugs, and there's going to be certain things, certain quality of life fixes and changes that they're going to make. Dallow in a Brighton shirt. We did have the bid. He's under a transfer bid from the following clubs. I thought I might have rejected that. I remember I accepted it, and then I thought I rejected it after, because I thought I might keep him. We might need to go and find a right back. Oh, brilliant. Some good debt over here. The Cyberpunk situation did take a long time, and do you know what? The sad thing is that as much as I'm saying people need to, be patient and try and be a bit calmer with the FM beta. I got alienated by Cyberpunk, and given the fact that it was made by the same company that made The Witcher 3, which is my favourite game, I've never gone back to Cyberpunk. I need to, but it's time as well. Like, it's not like I would go back to it, but I haven't had the time. But it's been a bit of a pain. Welcome to the new people who are coming in to the stream. If you want a free copy of FM, get yourself entered into the draw. Just comment that you want a free copy. I'll add you to the list, which we'll be drawing at the end of the stream. Yeah, is it as bad as people are saying? No. Some people are making it sound like they would rather sit down and eat a dog shit sandwich. It's not that bad. There's problems. There are problems. That is abundantly clear. I don't like this screen. Right. Sorry, chat. Bear with me a second. I'll come back to everyone's chats in a second. I've just got to get my face around this screen because I've been on my save downstairs as well. I didn't like it down there. I do like this though. So we got spaces. Fine. Whatever. Submit the squad list. We've got other players coming in as well. Actually, one second. Let me just have a look. Is he still at Salzburg? He is. How much does he cost? Reem Canate. Could do with a backup striker for Benny Sesko. Oh, he's out for 7 months. No good, is it? That's no good at all. Sol, good morning. Over on Twitch, how you doing? How are you finding the game, Sol? You been streaming anything over the weekend? Yeah, Martini, I know they said they're not going to skilling event might not be available, but I'd be surprised if there's not a workaround and a way around it. I'm sure, and they might really action that given the very, very vocal backlash that we've had to the game early doors. Squad numbers, again, don't really care. Fair enough. So I like it more and more as I'm playing it. I genuinely do like it more and more. Right, let me just catch up on the YouTube chat because obviously I don't want to miss someone entering this competition for the game. João Chavez. Is that you entering or are you just saying hello? Hello from Portugal. Martini wants a copy. Are you on what you're watching on Twitch and YouTube? You've commented on both, Martini. You nutter. Do you know what? I didn't like the registration screen last time I looked at it. I don't mind it now. Just looking at that, it wasn't too bad. When you can click it. Oh, we've got a match. We've got a friendly against Panathinaikos. Right, I'm going to mess around with my formation as well. So bear with me a second. Sol, give me a break. Just because it's United. Soupy, kind of liking the UI. Kind of hard to find some things as well, but the search bar is useful. Oh, God. Draw free copy. Jib. Fucking username, man. Right, everyone, bear with me. I've got a username that is the username of all usernames entering this competition now. Jib, Moo, Iang, New EA, 1765. Did you need the 1765? I'm very that seems like a very unique username as well. MBT, you've caught me live. You're a big fan, love videos. Been watching a few years. Thank you very much. You sub to my channel from people who've left themselves on YouTube. That's hilarious. Oh, we've got some fucking spam over on Twitch. Fuck off. This something at the top of the tactic screen is horrendous. Yes, Martini, I hate it. They will fix that. That's been complained about by many people. I've seen that in many sort of different areas. Appreciate it, MBT. Thank you very much. Right, let's do the in possession. Okay, so in possession. Do a channel midfielder for Kobe Mainu. Saar. Just do defensive midfielder for Saar, I think. Bruno Fernandes is our second striker. Nah, do advanced playmaker. Benny Sesko is just going to be the centre forward. Absolutely. It's fine. Inside forward for the two wingers. And then wing back. You know what? In possession, we're going to move them up. Yeah, wing back for Dallo as well. Actually, no, Dallo might be going. So where's Mazraoui? Injured. Fucking hell. Ahmad. You can play wing back, right? We need a right back then, don't we? If we're going to sell Dallo. We have some money to do it. Oh, it's pre-season friendly, sod it. We'll just get Ahmad in there. Yeah, I watched the Spaces video, Kyle. Yeah, I did. So that's going to be my in possession sort of formation. Inside forwards, we've got overlapping Team instructions. Mm-hmm. Dribbling, balanced, yeah. Overlap from both flanks, yeah. Balanced and yeah, balanced again. That's one thing I like about this as well with the tactics. On previous FMs, you had like pass into space or pass like and all that. Now you've got balance, so it can be halfway in between. I do like that sort of change. Supporting runs, okay. I've not done anything with the tactics. Yeah, I've just been on this screen. Goal kicks, we'll have them short. Goalkeeper distribution, quickly. And we're going to distribute to centre backs, I guess. Okay, right. Team shape. So out of possession. We're tucking in. Cunha's not really good there, neither's Ahmad, but it's only a pre-season friendly, so that'll do for now. I'm not sure, Steve, if it came up, but I do appreciate the sub. I did see it in my stream manager. I just didn't see anything pop up in the actual stream. I need to get my alerts all working properly. They don't work very well. Kyle seems to know what he's doing, and he's a mod, so might draw on his expertise. Oh, it was a nice looking 11. Adeyemi and Sar. Yeah, well, I got Adeyemi because I wanted to see if pace is still king, and I needed a winger. I've got a couple of other people coming in. I kind of want a striker to back up Sesko, but I've got Cunha and Bueno who can play there, and I'm going to have wingers that are going to come in that are going to play instead of them. So, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Good morning, Rosaire. Hope you're doing well. Alan, I'm good. How are you? I know what you mean, Sejan. I mean, the thing is, right, is there are fundamental problems with this game, but there are some things that are really good. Like I'm going to jump. I'm not going to just bow to the public opinion and just hate on everything, like some people seem to be doing. There's a lot of good stuff. I really am enjoying the game. I am itching to get back onto it. It's tiring because I don't know where a lot of things are and I'm getting better at it, but it is tiring. But like when you're playing a match, like I'm loving this. The lack of shouts is a problem though. And there's certain data that's missing. You can't change some of this stuff, which is a problem. Like you used to have like heat map, pass map, territories, momentum. There's a lot of data, that's not there during a match. So I feel sometimes in a match you can feel a little bit more like a passenger, like you're watching the match rather than really able to implement change. However, the in and out of possession side of things means you can be a little bit more in control of the tactics. So again, it kind of swings and roundabouts. But like at the minute, like at now, 0-0, nearly half time, I would be looking to do a shout. I think we all would. We'd be encouraging, wouldn't we? But then again, the shouts never worked as intended. You knew which shouts to do at which times because it was just it was the same all the time. It didn't matter what game you were playing, as long as your scout was pertinent to the scoreline. It's the same thing. Glad you like the YouTube vid, Steve. There's plenty coming. Right. So I'm pleased with the number of shots we've taken so far. Keep it up. This usually goes down a storm. Still goes down a storm. So team talks haven't really changed then, because that's what I expected to happen. I hate how this isn't clickable. Didn't it say Lemons was on a 7? Oh, he's probably rounded up. Yeah, because it's only one decimal place. Fair enough. I was going to give it a bit of grief then. But I've worked out the issue. Mateus Cunha is having an absolute shambles on the left-hand side. Bring Dorgu on. Sod it. Mason Mount. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes, sod it. Maguire. Inacio. Yeah. Ugarte for Sarr. Yeah. They want to get rid of Casemiro. I think I need in heaven as well. Don't want to play Dallo. Right, no, hang on. Mbueno for Dorgu. I'll put Dorgu on for sure. That's all right, isn't it? Big changes. Big changes. Lovely little passing move. Oh, and Bueno, he's offside, I think. No, he's throwing. Throwing to us. Garte. What's he doing? I mean, at least it got to our player, but talk about passing backwards. I suppose it's worked. Oh, and Bueno. Mbumo, whatever. I've always pronounced it wrong. Shortcuts, Sejan. What do you mean? I used to always berate my squad when we were losing. Alt D to add a bookmark. Why am I the new Van Gaal? I'm not pressing anything to do with Alt F4. This is not 2003. Karim Adeyemi with the goal. Big Ranga 8908. Yes, the graphics are so much better. This is one of the many benefits to this new game. The graphics are great. Like, compared to what they used to be. As said in my video yesterday, if you compared, because you can't compare text to 2D. Oh, I see. Sorry, Sejan. I thought you were trying to be a little bit of a troll. Thought we were having a bit of bants. If you go text to 2D, like way back when, it's not comparable to this because it's two different interfaces sort of thing. 2D to 3D again doesn't really compare because it's not the same graphically. But if you take the first 3D match engine and compared that to FM24, I think the gulf in graphical change is closer than the gulf between FM24 and FM26. And I'd stand by that. Like, I'd happily listen to someone's reasoned argument as to why that's not the case, but I think this is such a huge step forward and it genuinely looks great. I think it looks silky. I love it. I can't get enough of the in-match day experience. It's the in-between bits that are... I'm itching to play it, so I'm actually quite having a good time at the minute. In a couple of hours, I will start getting tired. I know I will. because I've got a shelf life at the minute of playing FM. Oh, it's not just the Reddit miss alive. Obviously, you lot are all there on YouTube, watching the stream today. There's a few of you over on Twitch as well who obviously do subscribe on YouTube. I don't know if anyone's seen the video I put up last night, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. As it stands, my highest dislike to like ratio percentage I've ever had. So most of my videos sit in the sort of like 95% plus likes to dislikes. You know, usually get a few dislikes and a lot of likes. We're currently sitting around 70% likes to like 30% dislikes, and for a video that's got like, I think probably about 1,800 views at last time I looked. I know I've commented back to a lot of people, but it's got well over 150 comments. It's hilarious. Like, because some people are straight up in there, like, just not happy because I'm being positive about the game. Admittedly, I did, you know, probably say some things that probably would rile some people up the wrong way, but, you know, a lot of people are looking to get riled up about FM. They got the pitchforks out and they're ready. You just want to kick off at anyone who they can kick off at. Like, we just need to give it a few days. Like, the game is already better since the first patch. Already better. Dello rejects Brighton. Of course he does. Wipe that smug look off your face. 40 million? 40 bloody million? Right. Ask agent about market interest. Spurs. Do I want him to go to Spurs? I don't really want him to go to Spurs. I'd like him to go to Saudi Arabia, to be honest. I agree, Furion, and that's what I said in the video. Like, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Part of the issue so far is people are treating this like it's the full game. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that there's not problems. There is huge problems. But they're working on it. Like, again, like I said in the video yesterday, we have never had such an overhaul to everything. The graphics, the transfer room system's great. The tactics, the UI, everything about this game is different, yet still being a Football Manager game. I say everything, but I've just literally explained how Team Talks seem to be operating in the same way. But the point is, 32 million. Spurs want him, they can have 40. $34. I'm going to accept the offer. Transfer room out. I'm going to offer Dallo to Al Ahly. Anyone else want a right back? Anybody else want a right back? There's G. Not Mazraoui. Leeds? No. Juventus? Ahmad? I'm not feeling the Spanish badges. Morning, Tasty McFish. Hope you're well. SI Payne bots and dislike the videos. Do you know what? I in that video, I speak about it quite positively. I would say that's where most of the dislike comes from, and the hatred in the comments. People disappointed about how positive I was about the game in general. Then I'm having fun. I'm enjoying playing it, and when I'm not playing it, I'm looking forward to playing it. And that's, for me, that's the most important thing when you've got a Football Manager, or any game for that matter. You put it down and you turn around and you want to play it. Jaden Camerson. Keep him for now. So Bouzian is now a Manchester United player. Yeah, I was overall quite positive. But once the game is fully released, that's when we can really start going in on it. And if the game was fully released today, and I'd be going through looking at some of the quality of life issues, some of the bugs, some of the problems, then yeah, it would be a very different story. I would be less agreeable, and I would give them less benefit of the doubt. But as it stands, I fully appreciate that they are currently working very hard on a lot of the fixes. The fact we got a patch 48 hours after the game came out, or 36 hours, like so fast, that first patch, that fixed quite a few of the bugs. I've reported 3 bugs so far, and all of them have been fixed. So I've actually reported something else. I've reported a quality of life issue as well, which I think is also a bug, to be fair. But it's the polygon comparison screen. When's Mazraoui back? 12 days to 4 weeks. A gluteal muscle strain. How long has he been out for? A strain? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, the X doesn't work, but you just click away from it. Fine. The Barca badge is crazy. We saw it last time, didn't we? Was it like a yellow pigeon or something? Deutsche Spurs, it'll come and bite you in the arse. No, when he puts man of the match performance against you. Yes, Mr. Live. Yeah, I don't really want him to go to Spurs, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to let him to go to Spurs. I've accepted the bid preliminarily. You keep watching yours and other YouTube's gameplay, I'll eventually get the itch. That's the thing. Like, I've been watching a lot of the FM content out there as well. And look, there are positives and negatives, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But at the end of the day, it boils down to, are you having fun with the game? And on the whole, I'm having more fun than not. And the things that are making it not fun for me are some of the bugs, some of the glitches, and not knowing my way around the UI. I'm getting to know my way around the UI far better. It's so much easier as well looking around the UI when you're not streaming and talking to chat at the same time. But obviously, I'm choosing to do this. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying that when I'm downstairs on the laptop and I can focus on it, I'm finding things so much easier. If you want a free copy of FM26, do just leave a comment letting me know. You will be put into a draw that will be drawn at the end of today's stream. The logistics of us getting in touch when we've got a winner remains to be seen. I've not thought about it that far ahead. It would have been easier to do something like this on Twitter, but I'm a fucking idiot, so here we go. But if you do want a copy, just leave a comment to say you want a free copy, and I will add you to the list, the ever-growing list of names, and we'll draw it live at the end of the stream. So I suppose if you do have to leave, you can always catch the VOD after the fact and just go to the last 5 minutes. I'll make sure it's one of the last things we do, just for everyone's quality of life, so you don't have to sit there and watch the entire stream to find out when the draw was. We've got PSG here, so I'm sure we're going to lose this one. But I like the in and out of possession tactics. It's fun. I want to have a right good mess around with it. And it makes players being versatile and being able to play in different positions even more important. Oh, look at Adeyemi's pace. Go on, Kareem. Go on, Kareem. Oh, if only you could fucking pass. Russ Morgan, good morning. Hope you're well. I've not simulated anything yet, Furion. I need to. I do need to. But the problem is, with the lack of editor, I haven't got much to simulate. I might do a simulate where it just goes, Rizair, you want a copy? Right, bear with me. If every person who says they want a copy, I will shout you out as I'm adding you to the list. If you comment and you don't hear me shout you out, just pepper me again. It's not intentional. It's just I've got 2 chats running and I'm trying to play the bloody game. And I'm not used to it. Rizair. dbook1 _1. Ahmad scored. I've missed it. Right. I'm up to date on Twitch, YouTube. I'm half a page behind. I'll come to you in a second. Let me just watch this goal. Oh, deflected. See, that's why I like D. But don't apologise. I'm only joking. Like I'm telling people to bloody do it. This is a rod I've made for my own back. The fact you all here and commenting and getting involved in the chat. If I didn't want people to be fucking chatting to me, I just wouldn't stream. I'd just sit on my arse and play it on my own. Being locked at 60 FPS is a pain. No, it's going to change. Neither do I, to be honest. I didn't know that was a thing. I'd not noticed that. But I feel like another deflection. Oh no, that was what? Oh, Cunha with the big pass. Right, what happened here? There was another big deflection, right? He's cut inside. I love that. The hand behind the back. Oh, it just feels like things happen. It just like little things like that. Like I don't think I've ever scored a goal like that on FM. D-Book, that's fine. Honestly, if you the VOD will be on YouTube. It'll be on Twitch as well, actually. But just check the last 5 minutes. That will be when we do the draw. I'll end the stream with it, so you'll see if you win. And I'll be putting everyone's usernames into a random name generator. MBT. Right, I'm back over on the YouTube chat now. Twitch, you'll have to wait a second. That the video is real. Yeah, to be honest, I just gave my honest opinion on the actual good and bad of the game. Like, there's things I genuinely really like, and I feel like if you I don't know if people have been anywhere near the Reddit, but it's fucking burning to the ground. Like, it is literally a mob mentality. The only way I can describe it is, like that Simpsons episode where they've got like the pitchforks out and they're all like, rah. Is it the Simpsons episode? I can't remember. Anyway, it just feels like such a mob mentality where people are they're all riling each other up as well. Like, every other post is somebody announcing they've got a refund, they're no longer playing the game, and then they proceed to tell us how many years they've been playing the game for. And I just feel like that's such a reactionary response to say you're not playing the game anymore off 2.5, 3 days of the beta. Like, I get it, if you're not having fun, you're well within your rights to refund it. I just feel like if you've played FM for all these years and you've loved it for all these years, would you not just be patient and give it a chance? That's just me. That's where I'm at. Like, but I am actually also having fun. There's good points and bad points to the game. And this is the match engine. The match engine, and inside a match, I'm loving it. Like I say, there is a little bit lacking in terms of data. There's not a lot here that lets me know what's happening. There's match momentum. The XG graph. I couldn't give a fuck about the XG graph, to be honest. I want, like zones. Like, is there holes in the pitch where PSG are exploiting and I'm not, like heat maps and stuff? Have I got it wrong with my formation? That's what I want to see. I want to see heat maps. I want to see pass maps. I want to see where we're managing to break through. We'll all be sorted with a good skin if they can make them. There's a lot of conflicting opinions on that. Here we go. Once again, we've had a lot of shots on target so far, so I'm happy. I don't even know if that's true, but they'll all be buzzing about it once again. So, Rampage, first time chatter, welcome along. Or it could be in the final game, maybe. It could be. It could be. It could be. And do you know what? If it's not, they put the data hub and stuff in a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. Was it 22? Big selling point. They need to get things back, and I'll be making sure I put things across. Right, Dorgu's coming on for Luke Shaw. Bumo. I'm going to put him on for Benny Sesk. Actually, where does he play? He can play on the left, okay. But Cunha. Put Bumo on the left. Why? Oh, fuck off. That's one thing I hate. When you change change two players over on the in possession, it should automatically change them on the out of possession. It should. I think. Do we agree? That's a little niggle and a little irritation that maybe I should be doing it on the combined screen, and then it would, you know. Does it change it on both? Yes, it does. Okay, right. I should be doing that then. Make some more changes. I'll give Casemiro a run out. Why not? Mason. Bruno's playing crap, actually. And do you know what? I'm gonna just run with that. Begin the second half. People don't like change to be forgotten in 6 months. The thing is, I think it'd be forgotten in less than 6 months. I think it's going to take about a month for people to really start getting their head around this UI. They'll make some tweaks and changes to make it a little bit better and more streamlined. People will start getting used to it, and before you know it, like, we'll be laughing back and going, do you remember all the hatred for this skin and this interface right back at the start? Another goal. We're beating PSG here. Are we good? Are we actually good? Am I actually good at this game? We'll wait till the actual season. I get sacked after 4 games. Played 4, lost 4. Gluteal muscle strain. That's a pain in the arse. Is that where the glute is? On the back of the leg? Because if that, I assume that's meant to be a joke session, and that is very funny. I would have actually just laughed if I didn't have to try and clarify if it was a joke, because I'm too stupid to understand it. Rush, you only got FM24 free a couple of weeks ago. What do you think to FM24 then? Oh, you want to copy this one? Greedy old Russ Morgan 315. I'll get you on it. 1 second. Russ Morgan 315. Yes, Alan, I do know you can use the arrow keys, but I appreciate any quality of life tips and tricks that you've got for the UI. All welcome, whether I know it or not. Please do bring them forward, because as a community, some people might not know that, and they might be in the chat and they might see it, or I can say it out, and it helps everyone. So, yes, if anyone's got any tips and tricks when we're moving. Okay, I like this view. Again, I touched on it in my video yesterday, which someone wasn't very happy with the fact I was complaining about the lack of customization options for the manager and lack of hairstyles. But it bled into the point of the actual player faces in game and the amount of hairstyles available in game. Like, you've got Bruno Fernandes and Kobbie Mainoo who've got the same fucking haircut, which they just don't in real life, do they? But you can see them there. I mean, actually, I've taken Bruno Fernandes off. Is that Mason Mount? You can't click a player anymore and get the name above it. Oh, well, that's bollocks, isn't it? Well, that's got to change. Oh no, Bruno Fernandes is still there. I thought I bought him off for Mason Mount. Did he not? It mustn't have gone through. It mustn't have gone through. Right, it was Bruno. People lost their minds when COD introduced jetpacks. Yeah, the thing is, it's drastic change. It's a drastic change. And you know what? The biggest issue I've got with all the people going mental online about it, we've been clamouring for a lot of this stuff for a long time. The graphical upgrade, and ever since Zealand did his video and they started talking about the Unity engine, like, people really jumped on the bandwagon and really started pushing it. A lot of people were saying it beforehand, and we've been talking about graphics for a while, but it's been something that we've been needing to do for a long time. People complain about the AI and the transfer system. The transfer system seems so much better this year already, just from what I've seen in this first window. What a lovely finish that was! Or lovely passing move. Ripping PSG to shreds. I feel like this formation that I've stumbled upon is working. Working quite nicely. Really like it. The UI. Like, okay, has this one got problems? Yes. Is it the right thing for the game? You know, arguably no. There's plenty of things you could do, but there's a lot of people online saying, just go back to the old UI and everything would be great. No, it wouldn't, because the old UI was fucking shit. Like, we all used the skin. Well, I did. Like, because the old UI was an absolute fucking horrendous thing to look at. It was awful. And I stand by that. I hated it. I prefer this UI. It's not as intuitive yet, because I don't know where everything is. But yeah, I'm not feeling the old UI. The old UI was fucking awful. And people saying, go back to the old UI, you need to think back if you had a skin or not. If you didn't have a skin, fine, I will take that on board. But I bet 95% of the people did. And the only reason people want to go back to it is because they know where certain things are. Well, we're lagging a bit. Right, Vladiostrov 2027, you're also in the draw. Let me just get you on now. So spell it right. Vladiostrov 2027. You're in the draw. Oh! Not too sure about the goalkeeping, but Ahmad. Ahmad. Look at that. Bang. What a lovely finish that was. Maybe it wasn't bad goalkeeping because it had a lot of dip on it. I do need to be mindful about where I'm positioned as well on stream, because I do sometimes reference things that are behind are behind my what's it. I think my stream manager on Twitch has crashed. Bear with me. Also, while we're here, look at this. Everyone's shirt's in the middle. Except Brian and Bueno. Why is that? What's happened here then? Not too sure why that is. It is what it is. Steve, you say a player just kicked the ball out of play due to an injury for the opposition player. You've never seen that before. I don't think I have either, actually. That's a nice touch. Frustrating if you're about to counter-attack. I'd be going livid. He's not fucking real! He's a computer-generated person. He's an NPC! Leave him on the floor. But it's nice that happens, because it means it might happen to you. So swings and roundabouts. Oh, waltz through the defence. 1-0 each. 5-3. It's a high-scoring game, isn't it? Has anyone else noticed they've had some high-scoring games? They had a 9-0 as well earlier in the pre-season friendly. Pre-season. In another pre-season friendly. Words are hard. Words are hard. Big Ranga 8908. You're also going to be added. Bear with. Big Ranga, you are on the list. It's 6-3. What happened here then? Luke Shaw. Bueno. What's going to happen there then? He scored. Where he normally goes for a goal. You know, the little goal that's next to them. Oh, he's moved him over now. He just needed to score. 6-3. So much for the loss. Exactly. We absolutely battered them, Session. Am I saying that right? I've said it so many times. It's an odd combo of letters. I'm just guessing. Oh, hang on. Tape saturator. Is that right? 180. You're in the draw. I'm on dynamic highlights, Martini. I'm on dynamic. I've not gone off them. I don't think it's as noticeable in the pre-season. We'll see that. We'll see it maybe in some more important games. All right. Let me just catch up on chat. Right, Vladi Ostrov, you are in the draw. Apologies, I've been behind on YouTube. You can't have your manager wear a hat, but they can wear makeup. They need more customizations. They do need more customizations. I'm with that. Morlaith, is that you trying to enter the draw? Or are you just saying hello? How old is the beta really? Is this a 3-month-old version of the game? Sure, there's no way a game in this state is a couple of weeks out of release. That'd be a lot of work. New build always problems. Yeah, people forget FM24 build was a culmination of years. Exactly. This is what I tried to get across in yesterday's video. Like, so much going on. So much going on to try and upgrade. It's you know. And I'm confident they'll get it right. They've always got it right. That's the thing. They've always delivered a game that's been a bit messy at the start. The beta's always had problems, and they've been changing this much. You're changing this much, and you've got problems. You're changing fucking this much, you're going to get more problems. And that's not justifying it. It's not saying, oh, yeah, like, yes, do I want them to have these problems? Of course I fucking don't, but I understand why. And we, as a community, we're part of the solution. We're here testing it on loads of different machines, loads of different things, and helping them out. Because they haven't got the manpower to do it in-house. There's no way. The amount of hours that have been played since the beta got released, you could have hired 10 people to be playing the game religiously for 6 months, and they wouldn't have seen even half the bugs. Man, you beating PSG is surely a bug. Yeah, shall we report that? This game's broken. Manchester United have just beaten the Champions League winners PSG 6-3. Game's gone. There you go, Flab Park. You said it. Said that way back when, and that's exactly what happened. They do feel a bit FIFA-y. They do feel a bit FIFA-y. I mean, FIFA from way back when, but Sport scores a bug. J is a Y, so you'd be more like sane as mentally, but whatever it is for you. I'll call you sane, and now I know how to pronounce it. Morleif, that's right, you're in the draw, Morleif, and on Twitch we've got Rampage. That's double A, double P. Right, so I've got Morleif 1 and Rampage. Yeah, let's crack on with the game. And as I said, if you just joined and you've just gone into the draw, we will be drawing it at the end of today's stream. So if you have to leave and you're not here, check the VOD, and if you win, I've not thought about the logistics of getting in touch with the person. I'll try and find out how to do it through YouTube or something. But look, we'll make it work. Whoever wins, there's not going to be too many of you. Just Tasty McFish. Yeah, of course you can. Right, you're in the draw. I'm interested, Alan. I can't wait for you to be playing it on the November the 4th because I want to know what it's like on console in comparison to PC in terms of the bugs. I've only just started streaming, to be honest, Morleith. The goal was to start streaming properly for this FM, and I started about a month ago to just get a bit of practice and try and get everything set up. So, I was working, and because the beta's out and I can't really do experiments, my YouTube channel is just going to be sat there pretty empty doing fuck all. So I thought, you know what, let's stream on both, multi-stream, and try and work it out. But I'll probably just go back to streaming on Twitch because I think when you don't get too many views on a stream, it can harm the algorithm for your other videos getting pushed. And especially when you've got experiments that are popping off because people want to see them. Like, one of the first things we're doing is we've got another pre-season friendly already. Bear with me. These short of full fitness. Oh. Just accidentally quick picked. Right, Jane Slory is in and amongst it. And we've just Jaden Kamasan. 19 determination. Is he half decent? He's got the makings of someone who's half decent. Wolves want him. Boozy Arms come in and he's absolutely goosed. Why is he so knackered? Tired after his last match. I've only just got on top of chat, and here we go. It's not even like I can't get on top of it because I've got a competition bloody running. I could do the draw using the Wonder Kid wheel. Yes, Tasty McFish. Let's do that. We'll do that. Well, that's what we'll do. Instead of a random name generator, we'll do the Wonder Kid wheel. Yes. Great idea. Oh, Kyle, you're a legend. Ben Fine Silver, yes, real-time J chatting bollocks, and I'll be here for a few hours, so enjoy. But it's actually 10:30 already. I'll probably be here till, I don't know, 12:30, 1ish. Ahmad, he's a bit tired. I think I'm going to put him up in the main squad. Chido Obi. Get him some game time. Will I though? I'm not going to be carrying on this save, am I? Once the full games comes out, so. Anyway, playing Brest. So back to the experiment. Sorry, yeah, thank you very much, Rampage. I appreciate that. So the experiments that are coming, the first one is we're revisiting something that we've done a couple of times, and one that actually snowballed last year. So we're doing the squad doesn't train. Wonder Kid squad from the Vanarama National League, no training whatsoever, all the way through their careers, and we'll see if they become physical monsters once again. Then, based on what happened, with Zealand and all the other data that got banded around once that my video became sort of out there in the ether and people discovered what had happened and they made all those weird training schedules. If the video goes as expected, I'll be making the training schedules video and we'll see if we can get pace merchants being absolutely dominant. And then we're also going to be testing if pace is still the be all and end all attribute and absolutely dominating over a couple of experiment videos as well. So hopefully in the first 2-3 weeks, we'll have a good insight as to any change or not in terms of, what is key and king for attributes in FM. Plus, I want to do some more experiments with tactics in and out of possession. I want to do some messing about to actually really showcase. I'll probably maybe try and control both teams and have the players really sort of like dominating one side of the pitch, and we'll see in the match engine how ridiculous that can look. I do want to do some things like that. I could actually probably do that before. I don't need the editor for that, really, do I? But yeah, I just thought I'd stream on YouTube at the same time during the beta, just to keep things popping up on the channel, really. Because obviously when the game actually fully comes out, Jaden Slory, no assist. I'm sure Ahmad just crossed that. What happened here then? Great pass across. So why is that no assist? Ahmad's been done so dirty there. Where are we at in the stream? Hour and 10 on Twitch. Right, I'm going to clip that up. I'll download that. Hour and 10. 1 hour 10. Committing that to memory. I'll clip that up and report it as a bug. It's not the biggest bug in the world, but it's these little things that should be fixed. We shouldn't have Ahmad not getting an assist, because that might mean I take him off because he's not playing well. Or he might grow in confidence because he's playing brilliantly because he's got an assist. And yes, it's a friendly against Brest. Who cares? If we were away at Liverpool and Ahmad's dominating down that wing and he's already up at like a 7.4 because he's got an assist, he might go from strength to strength. Also, in terms of experiments as well that's coming, some experiments that have been done quite recently on the channel where we release every player and a few other things that came right at the very end of FM24 because I learned how to do a bit more complex stuff in the editor. I'm going to bring all them through and I'm going to put the databases up for free on my Patreon on the free tier so people can go and download them and just play and mess around with some of the weird and wonderful databases that are there. And it's actually plenty of time for people to actually get in and amongst the save game. Hopefully that'll be a lot of fun for people. And then I'll be very much looking for when people have taken on a database and got it. Bruno Fernandes gets an assist for that. He crosses it and the keeper gets a touch and he gets the assist. Yet Ahmad, when he just slotted it across to Jaden Slory, doesn't get the assist. That's a double glitch there. That's disappointing, isn't it? Oh. Right, I've fucking fallen behind on YouTube again. Sorry. Too many in YouTube. There's 23 people over in YouTube. Put the kids and see what they can do. Pretty good. It looks pretty good. More Lath. No one's in at the minute. I'm in all on my own. Ben Finesilver, if you're asking me to go and get the kids or whatever, they're not downstairs. Mrs. is out. Kids are out. David Fowler, first time watch it, first time you discover the channel, or are you you've been watching experiments and stuff and you just thought I'd come watch a stream? With us, how you know it'll need 2 patches at least if you're to buy it, wait later, but play it for free on the beta is a win-win. Yeah. Kev did, he did a 100-year sim. He said it took 12 hours. That sounds like a lot faster few experiments. That's great. Because FM24 was the fastest it was ever been. FM24 is the fastest it's ever been. And let's be real, Kev's probably got one of the top-end computers. His computer will be better than the average FM player. 100%. His machine will be top-notch, almost certainly. Mine's a decent spec. There's certainly room for improvement on it, but it did run a lot of stuff very, very swiftly last year. I should start a simulation where I do 100. I want to do the 100, 250, and 500 year simulation like we did last time. He gloats he has a NASA supercomputer. Yeah, I would have thought he would. Why wouldn't he? A guy's got 200,000 subscribers on one channel, loads of subscribers elsewhere. You know, streams, gets thousands of views a day on across all these YouTube channels. Joy's doing all right. Oh, I should have made some subs. I'll make some subs in a minute. Try Aid in Heaven. Let's get some subs on. Obi is decent. Kamasan, get him on. But him, Aiden Heaven. Cunha. Badiemi. Josh Xerxes. Why not? Mason Mount for Kobe Mainu. Boozy on. He's better on the left. We'll do that then. Oh, it's combined. Combined, so it's not a problem. Not a problem. Fine. Josh Xerxes. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. You can't click on a player in the bloody match engine like that. Certainly if they're a sub. Awful. But you can click on them if they're on the pitch. Josh Xerxes is actually looking very decent on this game. What's his value? I'd like to know. Because I don't think I'd sell him unless I got like 60, 70 million. DJ John, bit of a different question. What's your take on scouting locally for SI being volunteer work now that they started profiting off their databases for real clubs? I didn't know that was the thing. If they're profiting and they're selling some of the data that is being done by volunteers, then that doesn't sit very well with me. I think everyone should be very fairly compensated for work that they do. Especially stuff like that will cost. You know, going scouting, like you're not going to be sat in your front room. There will be a cost attributed to it because it's travelling to and from and stuff. It's all well and good if you're not profiting from it, but I suppose you're profiting from it from the game as well. I don't know about that. Is that true? Do they not have scouts that they pay? Do they not have people that they pay quite handsomely? Don't know. How's Ralph doing? He's unemployed, isn't he? What's happened here? What's happened? What's happened here? I wasn't watching. Why are we on this screen? Enforcer X71. Ah, ha, ha, ha. United are doing all right. 3 wins in a row. Payton dribbling on the wing looks overpowered. Probably is going to be. You know, YouTubers just working unpaid as SI's game testers. I think we're all working as SI's game testers, aren't we, on the beta? And if you think the YouTubers are unpaid, the views that they're getting... Like, if you look at some of the views, Xerxes injured. How do you know that? I'm not saying he's not. Rampage, right. What tells me he's injured? Because I can't confirm changes. It's not telling me what's going on. Oh, here we go. There's a red X on his shape. Sharpness. The shirt on the tactics side. Oh, this very noticeable little thing. Right. Well, that's a fucking problem, isn't it? What a lot of shite that is. That needs changing. We'll report that as well. Okay. Not impressed with that. It's the first time that's happened to me. First injury I've got in game. Thank you very much, Rampage. Your public service is very much appreciated. Yeah, if you look at some of the views on some of the videos of the alpha that the YouTubers got to do, I mean, I know for a fact, Clates had a video that he played. I think he played for 24 hours trying to win the Champions League, and last time I looked, it was well over 100,000. It was like 135,000 views last time I looked, which is massive. You know, getting over 100,000 views for any Football Manager YouTube video is not common, unless your name's Tom FM or Zealand. You know, even Work the Space, Lelujo, they're working with more Let's Plays that, they get consistent views, but they're far less. Oh, we've gone very laggy all of a sudden. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. So yeah, the YouTubers will have got, a lot of ad rev from all that, and they get to, release the game early, and it gets a lot of traffic and traction going towards them. Needless to say, as you know, I didn't see any alpha access. I was not asked. Surprise, surprise. Why would they? Like 13,000 subscribers, and all I do is piss about and break the game. Address the injury. He's got a twisted ankle. We could do with looking at... In Heaven. Swansea want to loan him. He would be an important player for them. Is he going to play this season? Is he going to play? Let me compare him. Let me compare. Harrison, sorry. Clicking on the wrong thing. Who would be... Right. Lenny Yoro's going to be playing more. So, Lenny Yoro's better. Only just, though. Gonzalo Nascio, again, is much better. Harry Maguire. Just send him out on loan. Oh, great news, Kyle. Happy for you. Very happy for you. Oh, Kyle, it's fine. I should have made a database. I was making lists of things I wanted to do. I didn't realise they're going to fucking take it away. If I knew they were going to take it away Friday morning, I'd have been in amongst it as well. Yeah, it's all cool, man. Congratulations on being back at work. Right, what are we thinking, chat? Aiden Heaven. He'd probably get a bit of game time as one of the backups. Maybe play in a bit of competitions, or do we send him out to be an important player at Swansea? Let me see if YouTube are actually getting involved, because Twitch, no one's giving me anything about Aiden Heaven. Come on. Wingers can't finish, doing Arsenal save. Saka basically shoots like he has 2 finishes, it's tragic. You've seen streamers get their videos out faster. Yeah. You're scouting on league and just get expenses. Have to write reports and use my own time. Sounds like the same thing FM do. Unpaid by SI anyway. YouTube money comes from Mr. Google. Yeah, it's unpaid by SI. That's what I mean. Wait for me to get a call to join the streamer showdown. Well, hey, that's why I've started streaming. Morning, Rob Laz. How you doing? You can go. Aiden Heaven can go to hell. Excellent. There is more game time there for him, but he gets better quality game time here. That's the conundrum. Would he get 10 games at Manchester United this season? I think he might. United's defence is centre back wise. I did get Inacio in and sell Delict. All right, he can go. You've all convinced me. It seems like an overwhelming response that Aiden Heaven probably should go to Swansea. We need a right back. Didn't I add some players to the shortlist last time? Let's save the game in case we crash. Yeah, Heaven will be better than Harry Maguire, but I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like we'll play him too much. I think he probably will get better game time over there. That's all right. It's just 1 in 1 out, innit, Delete Inacio. So I've not sold Old Man Casemiro yet. He's someone who I want to get rid of, but I don't think any bugger wants him really. Offer Casemiro to Sunderland. We'll just see if offer player. Anyone else? Defensive mid. Spurs from Pape Matezar. That's funny, isn't it? Inter Milan. West Ham. Right. Where's Casemiro? He's not worth a lot, is he? Actions. Anyone interested in him? Oh! Some teams would make an offer for him. Alright. He's the 300k off the wages. That's a good thing as well. Oh, Kyle, don't tell me about it. Fuming when the edit was taken away. I'd made a week's worth. I've got 83 lines of Excel with ideas. Some of them from last year of ideas and orders I want to do them. But I spent about 2.5-3 hours going through an Excel document, putting in ideas of things or little notes of ideas that just need to be tweaked and formulated. That review captaincy. changed the vice captain. Who leadership? Ugarte. What's this attribute? Doesn't even tell us what this attribute is. What's Tom Eaton got 18 on? Teamwork and leadership. Okay, so that's teamwork. Why is it not there? Oh, it's up here. But it should be there because that's there. Josh Zirkzee, Tom Eaton, Ugarte. Oh, bear with me. Right. Sorry, I was trying to text from my roofer. The guy coming in my roof. He did something for my neighbour as well. Right, let's get on top of this. Didn't sell like Casemiro. Paul Park available. Casemiro and Zach would be very such a slow and aggressive midfield. It would, yeah. It would. Jack has been good for Sunderland. Sunderland have been great, yeah. It's nice to see because I've got a big soft spot for Sunderland. Right, no. Loan offers. View all. Optional fee. I'm sorry. If you're not gonna no, if it's only optional, I'm not interested. I want you to piss off, and I don't want to be paying you wages. Oh dear, right. I just don't want him to go out on loan. Oh, how do... Harry Maguire. Nothing wrong with Harry Maguire. Oh, hang on, I've got a parcel. Parcel, ladies and gents. Right, we're back. Acknowledge and move on. Right. Response required. Confirm captains. There, fine. Oh, do I want him to go to Spurs? I don't think I do want him to go to Spurs, but what'd you do? Aaron Hickey. Wanted by PSG. Play both sides. Actually left-footed. Want a right back. YouTube's a bit behind, is it, more life? Fair enough. No, right. So my roofer's texted me because he did some work for my neighbour or something, and then he was going to come back and do something else for us, and he just texted me asking if we still want it done. But I don't at the minute. And then we got a parcel. I'm not sure what it is. It was Amazon, and they did throw it on the doorstep, and he was already halfway back to his fucking van. Morlafe's gone to Twitch. Hickey is a left back, but he can play right back, and he's very, very strong on his right foot. It'd just be Christmas presents. Unboxing on stream. You wouldn't fit in here. The boxes are like this. 2 of them. I can't think what she's been bloody buying. What did we buy off Amazon yesterday? Can't think for the life of me. Rioton, good morning. Hope you're well. Yes, I am. On the whole, I'd say it's good. I'd say it's a 6 out of 10, with the potential to be an 8.5 to a 9. There are problems. There are problems. There are issues. But it's good. I like it. Martin Fernandez. You see, selling Dallo. The thing with Dallo, right? It's like, oh, Spurs will be a rival, don't sell him there. Is he that good? Is Dallo that good? Let's compare Dallo to Aaron Hickey. Aaron Hickey's almost... Oh, he's worse. Oh, Dallo's better. Oh... Should we keep Dallo and just cost Spurs 20 grand for the for the work permit? I think that'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? This guy don't look too bad. It's like a squad option. He's got a weak left foot. If he had a better left foot, I could train him at left back. He'd be really worthwhile. Actually, not for that price. Do they still have a find similar players button? I believe they do. Let's have a look. Let me go to Dallo. There he is. Right, here we go then. Morlaith has started the game. I said we were going to do this today. We are going to play a game, ladies and gentlemen. I would like you to put a suggestion of a screen you want me to find in the chat on YouTube or on Twitch, or or think of one. Because if there's too many coming in all at once, we'll end up missing them. So I don't need people have to feel like they keep having to type in. Suggest a screen. We'll go and find that screen. Youth team staff. Okay. Right. Loading Wars, good morning, first time chat. Right. Robalaz has done one, and so has David Fowler. Hold your suggestions for now. And Sane has also done job security. Right, there's 3. Hold your suggestions. Oh, Flan Parks did there as well. Right. We'll do all them, and then we'll come back and we'll do some more. Gerald, right, we've got a giveaway person. Gerald Mui wants to be added to the list. Right, another public service announcement. If you want a free copy of FM26 and you want to get yourself in the draw, leave your name in the comments and make a comment. Let me know you want to be in the draw. I'll add you to the list and we'll draw at the end of the stream using the Wonder Kid wheel. Shout out to Rampage for that idea. Right, so what was the question? Find similar players. Find similar players. I'm sure I've seen it. Rasmussen wants to join the giveaway as well. This is not all counted towards the time of me trying to find this, by the way. Ryeton, the Mr. Christ also wants to get on there. Okay, right. The Mr. Christ and Ryeton. Right, we're looking for find similar players. You know, when you are trying to sign someone. Robalaz also wants a free copy. If I've not read your name out in the last minute, adding people to the list, or you don't think I've added you to the list of people, pop yourself in chat again. Apologies. Right. Find similar players. I'm sure there is. Sure there is. Maybe there's not. Maybe there's not. Just got the window open. Right. I'm going to tap out of that. Does anyone know? Can it be done? Could it be in more? There. Right. Report. Find similar players. Okay. So you can find similar players of players that are not at your club. Robalaz has found it. Where is it, Robalaz? So I've found it on not my player. Can we do it on my player? Playing in the MS with the extra buttons is going to be a nightmare. Right. Okay, so Diego Dallo. So actions. Find similar players. It is there. It's under report. I failed. 1-0 to you, chat. All of a sudden, it's competition now. Right. Right. Let's go back. Who was the first suggestion? Robalaz, you said youth team staff. Good luck. Okay. So I'm going to talk you through it. So I'm going to assume it is Let's get. We'll always start off at the portal. We'll start off back here. Right, club, staff, coaching team, recruitment team, medical team, coaching team, I guess. Club staff. This is just all the main club, isn't it? It's not youth team. Who's mowing the fucking lawn? Jesus Christ. Sorry, YouTube and Twitch, for the language. Who's mowing the lawn? Nearly November. How overgrown's your grass? I've got to feel like we're close. Right, Robalaz, you've given me a screen you don't think it's possible. There must be a way. I agree. This is like GeoGuessr for FM. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And I feel like it's a game that we should all play. Because I've been finding my way around this, and it's now 2-0 to you, chat. Robalaz, well done. Congratulations, you've stumped me. I think we're going to have to make it fair. I'll get a point if I get close. Well, I've got to the fucking staff. I'm just trying to take my socks off because it's hot in this room and there's someone mowing the bloody lawn, so I can't open a window. Professionalism at its finest. Hover over club and hit staff. Yeah, so I'm there. Right. This is where I went. This just started here. Oh. Click the buttons to scroll through. This is every member of staff. But technically, we found it. Say we. Robalaz found it. Yeah, so we're sort of there. Another problem, though, really. It wasn't easy to find, and this isn't, we wanted youth staff, didn't we? And we've managed to find all. So that's a failure on the UI's part from my perspective. Another failure in the UI. Right. 2-0 to you, chat. Who was next? I think it was Kyle. Kyle came through. Staff responsibility. Right, so we go back to the portal. Okay, so where is responsibility? I've been there before. There. Responsibilities. Staff responsibilities. They don't all have to be hard, Robalaz. They don't have to be impossible. The point is this is something that people need to get to. So, yes, it wasn't 100% clear, and I have been there before. That being said, we got there. 2-1. 2-1. And did anyone else on Twitch say anything? We've got a few on YouTube. So that's all the suggestions off Twitch. We'll come back and get some more in a second. Right, YouTube. We had let's have a look. Mr. Christ, when's the first simulation of FM26? It will be coming once the editor's out, really. I might do a 100, 250, 500 year sim. I need to do that. But it'd be First simulation, yeah. Kyle, I did it as soon as I could because I didn't want to do the fucking press conferences. Let's go back to the portal. Right, we're on the portal on the homepage. Let's responsibility for staff. So David Fowler suggested a very similar thing. Staff responsibilities as you, Kyle. Sane has said job security. Okay, go. Overview. No targets. Okay, that's targets. That's for players. Club overview. And then I suppose staff database. Is it? I don't know. No, it's not there, is it? I don't know. Job security. The performance feedback we've got. My profile. There. Managerial vacancies. Available jobs. They're not available though. There's 0 available jobs and it's just got... Right, so we found it. But it's not the real thing, is it? There's only 6. Oh, you can scroll it. Oh, of course. Why would I think you couldn't scroll it when it was cut off there? Right. We found it. So there we go. Here is the job security. Why is the box so small? Indeed, Robberlaz. That's why I've sort of lost the will to live for a second. Yeah. Okay. Job security. So past league finishing position for a club is from Flan Park. Okay. So the past league position finishing for a club. So I assume we're going to look at Man United. So club history. Why are we comparing them with Bournemouth? So it doesn't seem like we can look at exactly Premier League. I mean, we can look at past winners. That's it. We can't look at previous tables, and I can't seem to... On United, you know when you have the season by season where they finished in the league? That doesn't appear to be there. Is it there? It was you, Flan Park, that suggested it. Do you know it exists? If it doesn't exist... no, I've not found any hidden Wonder Kids yet, Rioton. I'll be doing a Wonder Kid video when the editor comes out. I'll be doing the top 20 Wonder Kids. I know there's some people who've done 10 Wonder Kid videos and stuff. I'll be making a few videos about some Wonder Kids as well when the game comes out. I'm going to be very much varying up the content this year. There's also my big series, or it's going to be a one video thing now. It's like a little film that I've been working on. It's still FM24. That'll be coming in the near future as well. I've been working very hard on it, and it is hopefully going to be very fun to watch. You don't know if it exists, Vampire. Okay, fair. I don't think we can find it, so it may not exist. It may not exist. Nice that we can look at the women's side of things here, because men's and women's league games. Teams, sorry. Club history. So, honours shows that. I don't think it exists. You got this screen, and that's it. Don't think it exists, sadly. Once you be on the first screen, you can. There was a drop down for modern day. Was there? Club history. Modern day. Yeah, just this season. Apparently not, Big Ranger. Apparently not. Maybe you can. I'm not sure. So, Robert, as we're trying to look at previous league positions. So, like on the old FM where you could go back and look over the last 20, 30 years of where the teams have been finishing. Don't seem to be able to do that. Go back to club history and go back to the page you went to and click away from Monday. What does that do? Have I just gone to get that parcel on YouTube? No way. Are we that far back? Club site, club history. So we're there, rubber lads. Oops. You always have to be comparing with someone. No, just compare with Man United. Manager history. Fine. Landmarks. No landmarks. Yeah. So disappointed. Disappointing. Right, the parcel was 15 minutes ago. Fine. I was worried we were really far behind on YouTube. GP Myrtle wants a free copy. Okay, let me get on the list. Where, Alan? Right. Alan, guide me. You seem to have seen something. Right, club history. Yeah. Yeah, league history, yeah. This. I don't know what this is comparing. That's nothing, is it? Yeah, past positions. It doesn't, you can't even hover over it and know what position it was. What does this green thing mean? We're comparing with Bournemouth. Have Bournemouth been relegated and promoted? But then... What was that? Why... I don't know what all this is. Why is it so wildly different? Okay. Anyway, we couldn't find it. Didn't exist. So let's play a bit more of the game and we'll do a bit more FM GeoGuessr in a few minutes. Why he was placed in the transfer lists? Because I don't want you here. Okay. Oh, the squad aren't happy with the treatment of Casemiro. One unhappy player. Who's unhappy? We know the reasons you don't like him. Why are you asking then? I'm just going to gaslight them all and tell them I'm really happy we sorted it out. What's this then? 43 recommended players waiting feedback. I think we're going to get rid of... I think we're going to keep Dallo. I think it's time to keep him. Aiden Heaven's gone. Sunderland don't want to make an offer for Casemiro. ATM loan. Oh! Oh, what? Optional future fee. They're not paying his wages. And they're not going to pay £14 million next year, are they, for a 34-year-old player? I've got sod all, Morlaith. I've spent most of my budget. How much have we got? There we go. Let's check how much money we've got. Where's the finances screen? Oh, here. But your transfer budget's not on this screen. So where's your transfer budget? I've sold all the clauses. It's in recruitment. Yeah, I've got no transfer budget available. 327k. This is one I was going to tell you to find. Well, there we go. I've again failed. Yes, we've got no transfer budget, but that's fine. We don't really need anyone. So we've got Wolves in the Carabao Cup. Oh, I've just cancelled the deal. Dallow's staying. When's our next game? Right, so we're on the 13th of August. 17th. Oh, 4 days. Okay, we're going to start the season. Come on. Against Arsenal. It's a right back I need, Molly. And that's only for sell Dallo. If we don't sell Dallo, I'm alright. I've got Mazrouai and I've got Ahmad who can play a bit there. I might train him as a fullback or wing back. Elias Bourne. I've seen Arsenal absolutely dominating in some people's saves as well. I hate that. You click it, it doesn't get rid of the search bar. 17 to 24 million pounds. 8.5 million from Eintracht Frankfurt. 19. Yeah, it does look alright. Okay. Wait. Oh. Right. Squad. Move to senior squad. Move to senior squad. Can we hide all the players that are out on loan? I don't want to see them. I don't want to look at them. Oh, we've still got all this then. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, Arsenal are bloody good, aren't they? Yeah, I don't think Dallo is going to be long term for the club. I don't really want to keep him, but I don't know who I could get in. Hang on. Clear. Oh. Misclick. Okay, so we're going to have Gonzalo and Asio. And Lenny Yoro. Dorgu, Dallo as fullbacks. Defensive mid, Biagati. Or Sarr. Sarr's probably better. There's Cobby. Bruno. And then we're going with Benny Sesko up top. Which means on the wings, I think I'm going to go with Adeyemi on the right, cutting in. Now, who on the left? Mbumo? No, he's a left-footed player. Cunha? I'm going to go with Cunha. Garty. Mount. I'll probably do. Jaden Slory. Our new number 35. The track 2003. Hello, how you doing? Hope you well. Go hard on Declan Rice. Dragonic XD. Yes, this is the new FM. Slightly buggy, slightly problematic. Things are difficult to find. But it's fun. There's some very, very good points to the game. Most notably, this match day experience. Who are United? The match day experience is beautiful. The score at the top here, in the middle, I really like it. I love this drone shot that comes in. I love that little pull focus when it comes through. Adam Wharton next season. And we're off. We are at home to Arsenal. So hopefully. Hopefully we can get a result here. We have just beaten the European champions PSG in a pre-season friendly 6-3. I never have a keeper on the bench, Alan, and I only got burned by it very recently on stream. It's the first time it's happened in years. I think it happened twice, quite close together. So, I've risked it. If it turns out to be a mistake, then I'll put a keeper on the bench next time. Oof. Changing attribute colours is definitely going to be coming. I know someone's requested that. Someone who's actually colourblind, I think. So, one of the criticisms some people have had about the match engine is there's lack of shadows. I mean, there's shadows all over the shop here. So, I'm not sure why that people think that is. Oh, we're going to VAR. Stuart Atwell's blown for a penalty. He's gone to look at the screen. Due to an assault by Saliba, the decision is penalty. Bruno Fernandes steps up against David Raya. Bruno Fernandes scores! 1-0. Why did I put the 9 subs on the bench? I couldn't, could I? It was 7, wasn't it? Is it 9? Oh. And people sometimes get annoyed and listen to me in videos and have a moan about what I say. I'm clearly an idiot. Is it 9 subs? Is it? Tsar. The Dallo. Tsar again. Oh, to Dallo. Karim Adeyemi. Tsar. Kobe Mainu. Oh. Kobe. Nice. Kobe Mainu's at the heart of everything here. First time from Dorgu, it's cleared. The free kick. Cunha's offside. 9 subs. Yeah, fucking hell, right. My bad. I thought it was 7. I thought I had 8 subs on the bench and it came up and it said something about 1 sub. I thought it said 1 sub outside the match day squad. What it must have meant was there was 1 sub remaining available. It says Cunha's getting a yellow card for that. Boo. Get up. Get up. Only 15 minutes in. What do you mean, Molly? He's pretty, but 99% of the time you'll skip. You're about skipping matches? Don't know if I will. I'm loving watching the games now. Despite Martinelli scoring there. Disappointing. Obviously, you can't do shouts, and I'm not going to do too much tactically in this first half, so there's not a lot I can do as a manager. So I'm going to go downstairs and get a Red Bull. Leave you lot in charge. Because you lot can do sod all as well. Oh, we give the ball away straight away. Don't. No, just slowly passing it around. And I know as soon as I go downstairs and get this Red Bull, they're going to score. Aren't they? Oh, skip the presentation. Yes, I will. I will be skipping the presentation 99% of the time, of course. Yeah. But it's nice it's there. I'll probably watch it for big games. Get myself in the right mindset. Anyway. So, We're still drawing 1-1. A mini fridge nearby should be a thing. If a mini fridge in this room, honestly, this room is tiny, Steve. No hope of getting anything in here. Only one flight of stairs. Keep everything in the legit fridge. Carry Madiemi. Carry Madiemi. Oh, great until the finish. Now, 19 pace and 18 acceleration, or the other way around. And he looks good. The rest of his attributes are not the best. What's happening over here on YouTube? There's loads of... I spent big on Adiemi. Liam. 50 odd million. Big installments. Because I was looking for a winger and I wasn't sure who to get, and because he's really pacey, I thought it might be worth just getting somebody who's very pacey, because we know how important pace was last year, and if he's one of our better players this season, it might signify that pace is still king, which I'd anticipate it probably will be, because pace is very important in real life, isn't it? Bloody hell. This is where you need shouts. I feel so powerless. I'm not going to make a sub in the first half. Tactically, I don't know if... See, this is the thing. There's nothing here now that's telling me where things are going wrong. I've got an XG, goals and assists for this. You've got passing, attacking, defending. We've got some statistics, but where's the heat map? Where's it showing where your players are? Where's it showing where their players are? Is there specific areas that we're losing the ball? Like, Cunha dispossesses. He's on a yellow card as well, so that's dangerous. Patrick Dorgu to Kobe Mainu. Pulls it back. Bruno Fernandes, my captain, your captain, everyone's captain. Captain, fantastic. 2-2. And it does feel very score heavy, doesn't it? I need a goalkeeper. We've got lemons. Lemons. Is anyone keeping clean sheets on this game? It feels like there's very high scoring games, a lot. I've seen a lot of high scoring games in other people's videos. Lenny Yoro! The fuck's that? Lenny Yoro dinks it in with his left peg into the top corner. What a goal! I mean, Lenny Yoro, he's burst through from there. This is our centre back, and he's lifted it over the goalkeeper. Right, Lenny Yoro being retrained as a cam, bursting through. Bruno Fernandes, get yourself at centre half, son. Although he has scored twice. I was going to say Lenny Yoro's not even scored apparently, hadn't come up. So 3-2 up as we're about to enter half time. 3 minutes added on. Adiemi. Dispossessed. We win it back. Dallo. Fernandes. Sa. Dorgu. Ooh. Lenny did become a striker. He did what Adeyemi couldn't. Exactly, yeah. Adeyemi, go and get some finishing lessons off Lenny Yoro. Martinelli, good effort. Wide. We should be able to see it through to half time now. It's not even half time. What a barnstorming game this has been. I feel like I went and got that Red Bull about 5 minutes ago. Well, you know what we're going to say, don't you? We've had a lot of shots on target so far, so I'm happy. Let's manipulate the morale. Bruno Fernandes has got a very aggressive body language. Patrick Dorgu getting a 6.56. Do we bring on off Dorgu? Where's Matthias Cunha? He's only on a 6 point. He's getting a 6.91. He's not doing too bad. He is booked though. He is booked. Oh, this really is pissing me off. I want to look at Slory's profile because I want to see if he'd be better on the left or the right. He's actually knackered, so I'm not going to bother bringing him on. Mbumo? I might bring Mbumo on for Matthias Cunha. It's only risk a red card. And I feel like he's been booked. Oh. They condensed this screen. So now, one, we can't see all this. But two, I can't see his right-footed ability. Oh, here we go. We click it. He's fairly strong on his right foot. What's Mbumo saying? Reasonable. Okay. We're going to switch Mbumo and Adeyemi. We're going to change him to be a wide forward. Right, I want to go on to player instructions. I want to get specific instructions for Adeyemi. Where am I finding this? Player instructions. Here we go. Forward runs, make more runs. Dribbling. Run with ball. Dribble frequency. Dribble more. No, wait, not about where he dribbles. I just want him to dribble. I want him to run. He's fast. He's not got great dribbling, to be fair. What is it, 13? His dribbling could be better, but he's quick. I just want to see what happens. Why is Adeyemi still on the right? Diego Dolo. After the match, JAMQ4MVK. A username that rolls off the tongue. We'll have a look at Nick Waltermaid. I couldn't believe I'd never really heard of him until Newcastle spent all that money on him. And I checked him on FM24 and he was very meh. Nice, that's Arsenal's out of possession formation. Hang about. He didn't take. Oh, I didn't confirm the changes, did I? Bloody hell. Right. Confirm changes. Oh. Oh. Dribble frequency. Dribble more. Confirm. That's my mistake. That's nothing to do with the UI. I didn't confirm it. It's the confirm's in the same place. Or 2. Not much happening in the second half. We're shutting up shop. Right, 15 minutes left. Do we need fresh legs? Patrick Dorgu's not playing well. I'm going to bring off for Luke Shaw. How's Sarr doing? 7.16. Kobbie Mainoo's having a stormer. Karim Adeyemi's not. Mason Mount. Actually, Mason would come on for. I'm not sure who. I think we're going to leave it. Dallow at right back. A little bit tight, but he's getting a 7.56, so leave him on. Fernandez. Dallow. Great cross. Adeyemi! It's Kobbie Mainoo again? They just said something about an offside. Doesn't. Oh, we're now going to VAR. This is a very late VAR shout. Right. He's on. Although that's not when the ball's played, is it? It's a goal. Kobbie Mainoo with his second. We're beating Arsenal 5-2. VAR never changes the on-field decision. Is that right? Declan Rice. Odegaard. Karim Adeyemi. Great pass to Fernandez. And we're off. Countering. Karim Adeyemi. Luke Shaw. Kobbie Mainoo. He gives it away, but I can't begrudge him. He's having a stormer. A 9.4. 2 goals and an assist. Six minutes of added on time. And we won 5-2. Let me just go and blow my nose. It all nasally. We've won 5-2 in our opening game of the season. Very happy with the result and the way you played. They look happy at that. And I'm delighted with that. So, cannot begrudge that at all. What a performance. And when we start losing and things aren't going very well, agreed, I might not feel the same. But I'm having a lot of fun. A hell of a lot of fun. Yoro gets the job done. Key findings. Here we go then. So the data hub. No data available. Okay, not much there. A minute. Right, you want to look at Nick Voltamade, whatever his name is. There he is. Not bad. I think a lot better than he was on the last FM. How much did they pay for him? It was like 80 million or something. Same price as Cristiano Ronaldo back in the day. Kind of funny, isn't it? The Dallo deal falls through. It does. It does. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Ademola Lookman. $30 to $45 million. He looks good. 27 though, isn't he? Wouldn't normally be buying someone who's 27. Gonzalo Ramos is listed for 41 million. Surplus to requirements. We haven't got £41 million, so that's almost irrelevant. Which if you loan him in, you to loan him, pay all his wages. You know what? I'll offer you loan to buy fees. Oh, they want mandatory. Mandatory. Add optional. 41.5. None. No, it's negotiable. But I'm not having optional. Mandatory. What do they say? They've negotiated it. They want the optional future fee to be 55 million. The thing is, right, he's 24 years old and he's actually a good player. He's not too slow. He's very well rounded. Like 55 million. It would have to be non-installments though, wouldn't it? So it would be like a release clause. But he's not cheesing the system where I've got no intention of doing it. It's not like I'm offering 300 million where we know I'm not going to do it. 55 million is not beyond the possibility. So if he wants to come for that, I'd be willing to listen. So he's a good player, is Gonzalo Ramos, to be fair. There we go. That's a nice bit of what's it called? The transfer room activity. They're not happy about some of the trainings. I just need to delegate training for the time being before I go. I need to get on top of everything. I've not even done bookmarks. That's part of the issue. Luke Shaw has got a hip injury. Oh, it's 2 to 3 months. Who was my favourite signing last FM? Well, there's 2, Morlaith. There's 2. It's the main man. Where is he? This guy, Benjamin Sesko, who I loved to sign when I could. What's that? Guessing is a set piece tactic screen the same. I'll go and have a look at it in a second if you want, Big Ranger. Benjamin Sesko was my favourite signing, Morlaith, because when I could get him. But also, Rooney Bargy, I signed him as often as I could. He was fantastic. Unfortunately, he's now at Barcelona and worth, well, quite a bit more. I'm going to try and get a face pack installed as well. I can be bothered. Hiralainen. I didn't play the last FM anywhere near enough. I only had 4 decent saves. I had the lead save, which I did on YouTube. I had a couple of saves I did offline. I did a Norwich save on Twitch. I had a couple of others as well. Yeah, but I didn't have that many massive long saves. I was doing too much content. Is it accepted? Nice. I think depends on our transfer budget for next season. There's a very strong possibility that we do go and buy him. I don't see what we do differently here. Luke Shaw has to come off the bench, which is a problem. We're now short of left backs. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Josh Zirkzee. Casemiro. No, we never sold Casemiro. Well, you missed. We just beat Arsenal 5-2 on the opening day of the season. Luke Shaw's got injured for the next 3 months due to a hip injury. We're doing a loan with an optional future fee of 55 million for Gonzalo Ramos, who we've just noticed is transfer listed at PSG. Anything else, chat? Oh, Super Frank. Yeah, a long save is for me is anything north of 10 seasons. So to be fair, a couple of my saves that I referenced there weren't over 10 seasons, so they weren't that long. I did a couple of offline ones. Lexi Knight and Ord, first time chatter, welcome along. How's the game treating me? Indifferent. I'm enjoying the game, and every time we get to actually a match, it's amazing. We have struggled a couple of times to find a couple of things. We've played Football Manager GeoGuessr today, which we are going to have another little dabble of in the next 15-20 minutes, maybe after this game. Hang on, let me just check what's going on. Bear with me a sec. Need to just texting the mother-in-law about the son because she's got him today. She's just asking if about how long we want to give the little lad a nap. We're limiting it to half an hour at the minute, his naps, because he's starting to sleep a little bit better. We're getting on top of things. Sorry, how's the game treating me? Yeah, we've been playing a bit of GeoGuessr trying to find certain screens, and we failed on quite a few of them. Some of them don't exist, which is disappointing. And you know, it's one of those things that, on the whole, I'm enjoying it when we're playing a game. I just feel like there's a lot of things with the UI and bugs that we need to iron out, and I'm trying to be patient with them on it because I know they're going to fix a lot of stuff. I'm trying not to lose my mind too much. But there is elements of frustration. And it is tiring playing the game sometimes. You don't know where certain things are and you have to really think. This doesn't seem to work, the staff advice thing. So, Fulham versus Manchester United at Craven Cottage. And it's live. We are second in the league. Game in hand on Chelsea. I love that pull focus that they do. It's so good. Is it the same every time? I think it is. Yeah, there we go. And it pulls focus now. And you know, we focus in on the same face in the fan and the crowd consistently. Does the crowd still move? Yeah, you pause the game, but the crowd still moves. That's still happening. So I like how with dynamic highlights on, you always see kickoff. Just because that's it just gets you into the game, doesn't it? Even if it's a bit of a non-highlight like that. Desco. Cunha. Goes for Adiemi. Great pace. Oh. Uses every bit of that 19 pace. Dallo. Fizzes it in. Oh, great touch from Cunha. What's happening here? Is it 1-0? It is! 56 seconds into the game, and Mateus Cunha from an assist from Diogo Dallo. That's his second assist in 2 games. And you lot wanted me to sell him. And look at that, Man City are losing to Spurs. Kolo Muani with the goal. Call him now. Emil Smith Rowe. Wilson. Oh, Patrick Dorgu, who's had a shocking start to the season. Can't even bring him off for Luke Shaw now. Can Dallo play left back? Jimenez. Oh, Lemons does not quite get to the ball. Mazraoui can, yeah. He's injured though, isn't he? Next few weeks. I'm just looking for cover because he's also been poor. And I know Ahmad can play, not really play right back, but he's been playing a bit wing backy for me. And I might be able to risk it. Emil Smith Rowe. Route 1. Bloody hell. We're only 8 minutes in. I feel like this is the problem now. I don't. Fulham have got through a couple of times. Now, where seems to be the problem? Because their out of possession formation shouldn't be an issue. Fernandez. Cunha. Oof. Any free agents for left back cover? Good thinking, Alan. We'll have a look. Yeah, we'll have a look. Inacio. Mainu. Oh, Cunha again. Patrick Dorgu. I might look in the reserves as well, see if there's anyone that can sort of come up. Reece Peter, who's the absolute legend? Oh, that's Sarr. I thought that was Dorgu again. Sarr's booked this time. Me? Too kind. Not long, Big Ranger. Probably another half an hour max. I do have a youngster at right back, yes. What was his name? People have been trying to buy him, haven't they? Probably another half hour, maybe an hour at most. I need to go and get lunch, need to go and get the missus as well. And I'm working on my Olympic Leon video from FM26, because I really want to get it out as soon as possible. Where the match starts? Well, there isn't any, is there? Karim Adeyemi bursts through. Dispossessed. Hey dear. Public service announcement. We are closing in on the draw for a free copy of FM26. Final chance to get yourself in the draw. Let me know you want a free copy in a comment. I'll add you to it. This is the last public service announcement for that. And we'll be doing the draw at the end of today's stream in probably 20 minutes or so. Oh, good tackle, apparently. Good tackle. For both, Lexi and Nord. I'm just going to call you Lexi. Both, if you want a copy, everyone's just going to be compiled into one pot. And I'm going to put you all on a Wonder Kid wheel and we'll spin it. And the winner will be the winner. It's as simple as that. If you want to be in, let me know. If you've not got a copy, that is. Like, I know quite a few of you in the chat have got copies already, which is why I'm saying not everyone who's chatting, because I don't want to give a copy away and go through the admin for someone who's already got it. Karim Adeyemi. Bruno Fernandes. Cunha. Yes, Cunha is having a good match. Oh, hell, the Wonder Kid Whale. Can't wait for the editor to come out because I can't wait to get a Wonder Kid Wheel on the go as well. It's been too long. Been far too long. Exactly. All Wonder Kids. 100%. How you finding it, Reese? Enjoying it? Problems? What's your thoughts? Benny Sesko! Maybe the real Wonder Kids were the friends we made along the way. I love that. I feel like we looked better against Arsenal. Is that because we were at home? Is home advantage that important? I know it was important last time, but... You see, it's not hitting... Can't say it's too realistic as you got European football with West Ham. West Ham have got some good players. West Ham win the Conference League and won it the other season. Like, they've got some decent players, a bit of shrewd business transfer wise. You know, a couple of good signings, and you know, a few good results go your way, and you can get some European football. I agree, it's nowhere near as bad as people are making out, but I don't see qualifying for Europe with West Ham as something that's too unrealistic. I could see you doing that in the first season on FM24. Because at the end of the day, West Ham are a big club. They've got the drawing power to get people in, and they've got a decent stadium and will get good gate receipts and stuff. So, you know, financially, the club's going to be pretty stable. Another good challenge in the box. Come on. Ref, give us a pen. Oh, we caught flat-footed. Oh, bloody hell. Like a knife through butter. And that's a bad bit of goalkeeping. He gets a little hand to it as well. Didn't see that live. There's not a lot, though, is there, to sort of delve in on? Seemed very motivated. Right. Kobbie Mainoo looked pensive. Benny Sesko appeared interested. Appeared? Just because I didn't have any flair or technique. He's not got much of anything other than pace. 14 flair, 12 technique. He's an angry little bastard. Angry and fast. We're going to have to make some subs in a minute. We should be able to nurse him through the rest of the match. Dorgu's got a hamstring strain. Dallow's now sived him down. Have they all got the same barber? Right, Bruno Fernandes is having a shit show of a game. No one's safe. So, Mason Mount. Yeah. Mason can go up there. Ugarte for Sarr. Dorgu. We don't really get anyone to come on. Like, what can Dallo do? Dallo can play left on the left, and he's not got a terrible left foot. Has he been booked? Does it show you on this screen if they've been booked? Do I have to add it? One second, guys. Wait. Sarr was booked and it showed, was it? There we go. Right, so I don't think Dallo got a booking, he just got a talking to. Right. So I'm going to move Dallo over, and I'm going to bring Ahmad on. In possession. In possession. Karim Adeyemi, where does he play? He can play up top. Actually, we're going to put Cunha there. Oh. Out of possession. Mateus Cunha. And put him in here. That'll do. Yeah? Oh, we're a bit heavy on this left-hand side. Not sure about this, but, well, hey, look. Whatever. We'll see. Karim Adeyemi. Bruno Fernandes. Just before they all come off, the changes happen. Can we get ourselves back into it? No. No, we can't. So we've made what? 3 subs: Ugarte, Ahmad, and Mount. Adeyemi and Sesko are not playing great either. Dallo's absolutely... He's gone and got himself that yellow card now. Go on. Win the ball. Lenny Yoro. Dallo. Mainu. That's it. burst through. Speculative ball in, and I'm ad. Boomo, Xerxes, Slory. Right, Slory's coming on, and Mbumo. Double change. There's all 5. How the fuck do we go from 5-2 winners against Arsenal, looking like the best team in the world, to losing 2-1 at bloody Fulham? No disrespect to Fulham, but I've seen Arsenal in many saves on this, not just winning the Premier League, walking away with it, like dominating. I think Arsenal won it in... did Arsenal win it in the first season of Amiga Luke and Amiga Dad's vid? With the Liverpool City one, I think. Did they? I'm not sure. I know they're walking away with it with in Work the Spaces. Seen that. Anyway, we're going to be finishing this game and we'll be doing the draw. So that is it for people to be entered into the draw. The names that are there are the names that are there. So if you're still here, literally just hang around to the end. You don't think they won it in Luke's video? I can't remember. I don't think I got to the end of that first season, to be fair. I know they were winning it, I think. Oh. They were top at one point, weren't they? Yeah. I mustn't have got to the end of it. I think I might still have some of it outstanding to watch. I've been flicking through loads of different creators. I've watched a bit of Tom FM streams. Checking out Dutch Benji. I was in second year card stream yesterday. Work the Space. Who else? Try and check out everyone really. Because I want to absorb as much of the content as possible. Because I'm in essence, I'm loving things, and I want to see what other people are doing that might make my quality of life in the game a bit better. How many people are even in the draw to win? What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. 21. Big Ranger. You're one of them. $21. Yes, Luke's is a multi-episode series, yeah. The Uruguay side whose fan nickname is the Flintstones. That's good. Ahmad. Oh, how many times has that happened in this game? We've been dispossessed with what is essentially a bit of a crunching tackle. Fulham have gone in hard. Dallo, we're going to, because I've got to go in a bit as well, and this game's taken longer, because the actual in-match stuff's taken a bit longer than anticipated. I think it's because of dynamic highlights, because it's close. I've got to leave in 15, and I need to do the draw. FM GeoGuessr is cancelled for the rest of the day. However, we'll have another little dabble of it tomorrow. Too much of a good thing, eh? I want to stream again tomorrow. I'm Fulham's left back. I just want to shout at this point. I want to demand more. Spurs won it. Spurs won it. Is that what Amiga Luke's and Amiga Dad's first season? Bloody hell. The stream schedule Rampage will, I think, on the whole, we will be streaming at least 3 times a week. Mondays. No, not Mondays all the time, because I have the kids on one Monday every other week. It's going to be every Tuesday and every Friday, because that's when the kids are at nursery and that's when I've got the most time. And then probably either a Thursday or a Monday, sort of try and fit it in. And then I'll be trying to do videos in and amongst it around then and get videos up on YouTube. I'll go back to releasing videos probably Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, if I can. So that's going to be the rough schedule. And the streams are going to be around this time. It's going to be morning streams, because I find this is when I enjoy streaming the most. Viewer wise, it's probably better to do it later in the day, but sometimes it's not available to be done later in the day. We're in injury time here, and sod all's happened. We're about to lose. Hey. So a very mixed bag for the first two games. There is no Discord, unfortunately. Someone said they were going to try and create... Oh! Mateus Cunha from Brian and Brian and Bruno. It's 2-2! Bang! And the dirt is gone. In the famous words of Barry Scott. I don't know why the Sill It Bang slogan came into my head then, but it did. And there's still time. Go on. No. Side him down. That's it. Ugarte takes a yellow card for the team. Ugarte knows what fucking time it is. The 96th minute. That's what time it is. Come on, Bassey. Pissing about. Booking for time wasting, ref. Ahmad hooks it clear. I tried, Alan. We tried to hire Ralph as the assistant manager yesterday. The other day. Didn't want to come. No job that interests him. That's it. It's the end of the game. They're all walking off. Address the team. One thing I'm disappointed at, they've got rid of the social media things. I always found them quite funny. I know a lot of people didn't care about them. I liked them. Right. Save. Let's have a look. Wheel of names. Still remember the last Wonder Kid wheel that's there. Right. Okay, so the names from YouTube are going in now. There we are. There's all your usernames. And the Twitch boys and girls are there. Here we go. We'll have 3 shuffles and 1 spin. And 1 spin only. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And we're off. Good luck to everyone involved. And it's going to be... It is Rampage who has stayed up. Not stayed up, sorry. That was Big Ranger who was staying up. Rampage over on Twitch. Congratulations on winning a copy of FM26. I will be in touch in some capacity. How do I get in touch with Rampage then? Now we all get to watch the end of the stream while I do some fucking admin. Don't know how to do it. Whisper. You have blocked whispers from strangers. You allow them to whisper you for 48 hours. Hang on. Email. There you go, Rampage. I've just sent you my email address. Actually, that's bollocks. There's no way of me knowing that would really be you. So ignore that. Ignore that completely. I can whisper. Right. But I don't want to pull up the bloody thing. It's going to pull it up on this screen, and I don't want the game code. Carl, you're going to sort it, right? Carl, what are we going to do? Talk to me. How are we going to sort this? Yeah, ignore that, Rampage. Let me bear with. I just need to work out how to do this. Actually, right. You put your email address in now there, Rampage. We've got a whisper open. Put your email address in. I'll save it and I'll go and email you the code as soon as I finish streaming. How about that? That works, doesn't it? And for everyone else, thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, Lexi, it says this. My game is set to FM24. Kyle said this. I don't know what's going on. I've changed everything. Thank you very much, Rampage. I'll copy that and I will. I'll email you shortly with the Steam code, buddy. I need to change it. I've changed it all in everything. Like literally, I could literally give you a screenshot now of the of everything. Football Manager 26, FM26. Them the two tags that I've got. Don't know why it's saying FM24. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining today. Hope you've had a good time. I've had a bloody blast. I've actually enjoyed the game even more today than previously. FM GeoGuessr was fun. If anyone joins tomorrow, we'll have another game. You better believe it. But then, yeah, thank you very much, everyone. And yes, Kyle, I've got his email address. I'm going to be emailing him shortly. I need to make Steam Elements a mod so you can help me sort out my stream, Kyle. Oh, like shambles. Thank you very much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all soon. I will be live tomorrow, so if anyone's about, please feel free to come back. I'll be live on YouTube and Twitch during the beta. YouTube will be getting streams as well. You'll do it, Kyle. Do I need to do anything for that? You don't have to. It's fine. If you can use Restream, you can combine chats. Right, Restream. Let me write this down. I need some fucking help. You'll be able to see everything I'm doing. I probably won't, Kyle. I genuinely probably won't. We've still got over 20 people watching this shambles of an ending. You can see both chats on Stream Elements. Can you? I need to. Oh, Flam Park. I'm afraid you didn't win. Rampage won the game, unfortunately, but better luck if there is a next time. I don't know if there will be a next time with this FM, but we'll see. Let me save the game and I'm going. Right, end of stream. Let me cancel it. Let me shut it all down. Right.